Her name was Maria Bergeron. In 1947, 9 black police officers were hired on the department known as the Original Nine, also making this the first integrated department here in the South. This was well before the Civil Rights Movement of 1969. And y'all, let me tell you, one of the original 9 still here today at 102 years old. Wow. Y'all, that's a miracle in itself, y'all. To your right, that's the old Chatham County Jail. Y'all, the bars are missing off the wall. Savannah College of Art and Design owns the building. I don't know what they did with it. But anyway, between that wall, but if I would have spent $2 million, I feel like it's my obligation to stand in the back. Does anybody disagree? Especially you three that raise your hand. Y'all don't disagree, right? Y'all can stay on past stop 15 then. But y'all, we are coming into 15. It's going to be Columbia Square. In Columbia Square, we have what is known as the Davenport House. Built back in 1820, it was built for Isaiah Davenport. Now the home, it was going to be torn down and turned into a parking lot. However, 7 women got together to save the home. Y'all, these women raised $23,000 in one day. Y'all, they saved this house coming up on the right. Dude, you in the trolley park spot. Oh, gosh.
Bus stop. No parking. No parking.
This is a trolley stop.
Trolley stop. No parking. Oh, read the sign.
Do we have anybody for stop number 13?
No.
All right. Now that next trolley will have to do the same thing coming up the iron. Y'all, coming in Columbia Square, these women saved this house. Y'all made it a museum, okay? Those women went on to form the Savannah Historic Foundation. And y'all, that's just across the square from the Davenport House. But I want y'all to check out this house coming up on the right. And I want you to look at everything painted white. Now that is the Keyhole House. It was built back in 1892, built for William Keyhole. He was the owner of the Keyhole Foundry, and he said, y'all, that museum has over 1,000 artifacts dealing with prohibition. Wow. It also got over 30 wax figures inside the building as well. Y'all, it's got an old car room where you can go check out old cars from the prohibition era. But y'all, let me tell you what I really like about that museum. Y'all, that is not a dry museum. Do y'all get my drift? Huh? And find out you're not the top. Y'all, you're going to know that they have a list. They got a menu of the beverages that they used to drink back there during the Prohibition era. And y'all, you can read. This used to be St. James. It is now Telfair Square. It is named for Edward Telfair, Continental Congressman, as well as a governor here in Georgia. Looking in front of the trolley, y'all going to see that yellow mansion. Now that's the Telfair Mansion. It was built back in 1819, built for Alexander Telfair. When he passed away, it was given to his sister by the name of Mary Telfair. We call her the lady of many rules and stipulations, y'all. That is because anything she donated or gave, she put rules and stipulations on the property. If you didn't abide by it, she took that property right back. She donated that mansion to the Georgia Historical Society. It is now the Telfair Hospital. I'm at the Telfair Museum of Arts and Science. Over to your right, that is also part of the Telfair Academy of Arts and Science. That is the Jepson Center, which was built back in 2006. Inside of that building, there is an additional 14,000 square feet of art space, where larger pieces of art can be brought in, stored, and also displayed. Y'all look at this building to the right. Y'all, isn't that the ugliest building y'all seen all day? Huh? Remember, if I say, I don't hear no response. Y'all, who does that building belong to? Huh? Anybody? Who is it? Yeah, y'all speak up like you're not in class. Act like you amongst friends. The government. You could tell because that building is ugly and that thing is so out of place, y'all. Y'all coming up on the left again. That is also a government building. Now that is the Tomatiti Federal Courthouse. This one was built in 1899. But let me tell you a secret about this building, y'all. This building sits slap dead on top of Savannah's first cemetery. 1733 until 1750. Now, from this point on, every time I tell you that a building, a road, a monument, or whatever is built on top of a dead person or some dead people, you all will count. We are at number one. Y'all, how many people on this trolley? Number one. Thank you. Y'all, I like the interaction. I have to have it. Wright Square, y'all. Named for James Wright, 3rd Royal Governor of Georgia.
And white striped shirt. What's your name?
I'm Brian.
Brian? All right, Mr. Brian, I want you to give us an example of self-love. So I want you to say, I, Mr. Brian, am groovy.
I'm Mr. Brian. And what?
Groovy.
Groovy.
All right, y'all, did you hear that? Now in unison, on the count of 3. I want you to say I, then say your name, am groovy. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I. Are y'all feeling groovy? So wait. Since we're at a red light, let's talk about a second prohibition. Right here to the left of Chatham County Courthouse. Do we have any lawyers on board? Any lawyers? Not telling me. Well, this is another true story. Oglethorpe had a dear friend. Pardon me, his name was Robert Castell. And sadly, he passed away from smallpox in debtor's prison in England. And Oglethorpe felt that if his friend would have had better representation from his lawyer, that wouldn't have been the case. So he said, look, a man should be able to represent himself. And if he can't represent himself, he better find a man that can. But one thing for sure, that man better not be a lawyer. So as we keep on keeping on, we're coming up onto the city market. Stop number 9 with our Prohibition Museum and Speakeasy. And with that, see, Oglethorpe, as most of us know, he went to go pay a visit to England. And let's be honest, his settlers were debtors, and they enjoyed drinking. Well, we know the old saying, when the cat's away, the mice will play, right? Yes. So, let me tell you, when Oglethorpe was away, they got schnockered. Tore up, no more good, didn't do a thing when Oglethorpe was away. Well, he came back and walked into a mess. He said, oh, Lord, what am I going to do? Instead of wean him off by using beer, ale, and wine. After he got him squared away, he said, look, no more hard liquor, meaning whiskey and rum, in the colony. Because he felt not only did it make men mean, and made them lazy. So hence the prohibition, no hard liquor. Are we ready to do some more time travel? Yes. Let's do it.